was a good friend also of your dad. I think we had a lot of dinners before dito sa Gorordo. Pre-COVID times, I used to spend a lot of time with him. And many learnings actually from him. About life in general, kanang mga diskarte. So, special guy, I would say. Very kanang unique character. Actually, we both lost our fathers last year. So
The same
I think
year.
we have that common bond, you would say, na we lost them in the same year. Through, cancer, similar ang illness. How did you cope with grief? Of course, it's difficult to lose a parent.
Actually, I was always with my dad. Even prior to his illness, I was always with him. Like through thick and thin, like even if he feels sick, Panky, come here. Where? I have work. No, just.
So now you miss those calls, no?
Yeah.
My dad also used to call me a lot. Now I really miss it. Sa una, masamukan. Karon murag gimingaw ko sa mga tawag, sa pagkakulit.
Yeah, that's really true, no? Na, even me, sometimes when I get mga chika-chika na importante, I try to, it's muscle memory. Ako yung naibawan.
Then you realize, wala
naman
na.
siya. No, pero honestly speaking, our dads were really one of a kind. Kaya I was even still working pag atong time na we go to Panky, come here to Gordo, Gordo.
Oh yeah, there were
Gateway.
times that you would show up, no? I remember.
Yeah, there in
Those were memorable dinners. Grabe to ang kaon ato, mga lami sa Cebu.
Pero sa cafe, Vienna Coffee House.
Yeah, before there used to be one in Gorordo,
That was
beside
one of
our
those,
showroom.
Always there. Pero that's the thing na same as us na when our dads try to call us, like, where are you?
Yeah.
I'm out. Come here.
Yeah, it's only later you realize. Before you didn't really value it, or you took it for granted. Then it kicks in now that they're gone. Then you realize how much influence they actually had on you. What would you say was your dad's biggest influence on you? Aside from media, journalism, since that's already ingrained and you're already carrying on the legacy. What else has he imparted, mga wisdom?
Well, for me, my dad actually, God rest his soul, he was always telling me, you never cross a line. No matter what you do, you never cross a line. Why? Obviously, people will hate you for that. But while you never cross the line, if this person needs help, try to help him as much as possible, because there's no monetary value once you get that person's,
Trust or
trust
bond,
and everything.
or
Yeah,
that bond that gets built na beyond anything
everything.
transactional.
No monetary value will build something. Because once that you have a problem and you call that person that you help, they will never
turn you down or
turn you down. That's one of the things. But you do not expect them to do that. As much as possible, you do not expect them to do that. But as much as possible, you try to help. If you don't have money, try to help them in other ways. If he doesn't have money, just still try to help him.
Yeah.
That's
Or
the
even-
that's one of the teachings of my dad, no, ni Sir Choy Torralba, na wa na gyud kay kwarta.
There are other means of helping,
Mm.
even listening, even giving advice, or even in some way.
Pakatawa na lang.
Yeah, even in that
Ano?
regard, humor.
Oo,
Yeah.
yun na. Even you and my dad, during the time na healthy pa kayo sila, kiat pa kayo.
Yeah, he was very funny also. He had very good punchlines.
Mhm.
May comedic timing, and he would say it with a
Kalma.
deadpan expression, but which makes it funnier because
Yeah.
of the no reaction,
Huh?
deadpan expression.
Oh, that's really true.
And he had a way of telling stories. He was a good storyteller.
Mm.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I remember, bugoy man to siya, no? I mean, in his early days, I know he was somewhat of a juvenile or kanang delinquent, or he relayed to me that he did all the nasty things. Then, as he got older, diha to siya murag mas nausab na, mas ni Lelo, mas ni Kalma.
Yeah, he was actually a real character, you know, na I didn't need anyone else to tell me. He told me himself, you know, because Papa, like one of his stories, I'm not sure if he told this. I'm sure he didn't tell this story during your last interview with him.
He shared about katong he was gunned, katong there was an attempt on his life. He shared a few things na bugoy siya, chick boy kay siya.
That's actually true, no? God rest his soul, si Raul Del Mar
Yeah.
was the one who actually, Raul Del Mar and Tommy Osmeña, actually both of them, actually helped him go inside one of these, I'll not mention the hospital, one of these private hospitals during that time, because he wasn't even allowed to go in. I'll not mention lang yun the hospital, pero okay. Mo nang hospital nagtabang sa nako, no, because I have hypertension. He wasn't allowed to get in because he needed to have this signature and everything to be admitted. No, who's going to pay? So there's this private hospital, pero I'm sure they're not practicing that now. That was before. Like, they never allowed.
This wasn't from his recent illness.
No. This was the one when it was gunned down.
That time. That was 2008 or something?
No. 20. I was still in high school.
I know, I read a few articles on it.
2004 or 2004. Yeah, 2004. Around 2004, I think. So now, you are not allowed to get inside the hospital if you never signed those papers, those documents. How can you sign? You already got shot.
Yeah, of course.
5 times, I think. 5 times. He's already going in and out of consciousness. That's why I'm not, I don't want to mention that hospital, but actually helped him a lot later on. The good thing was, Congressman Raul Del Mar was talking, I don't know who was the governor during that time, I think it was Gwen during the time. Found out Papa was in that hospital, so it was nearby. Crossed to the hospital. The one who brought him to the hospital was like, didn't know what to do. Well, then when they arrived, oh, what happened? Choy got shot. And now? Why is he still here? They won't allow him to go inside.
Because of that
The signature.
whatever protocol. When his life was
He was so
on
mad.
the brink.
He was so mad at the administrator. Tommy arrived. Mayor. He was still mayor during the time. Why is he still here? Then Roldan just said, they won't let him in because nobody's going to sign for him. So he's like, why didn't you sign for him? I tried signing for him. They don't allow because I'm not part of the family.
Not a family member.
So he said, he told the one in front, you let him in. If you're not going to let him in, I will close you down. You know what the nurse said? Who are you? So now, because this nurse actually was not from Cebu, so she didn't know. She didn't know who Tommy was.
Okay, that's funny because Tommy is a very
known
known figure,
figure
very
in
familiar
Cebu.
face.
I'm the mayor of Cebu. So I said, okay. So she let them in and everything. That was the funny thing now. It was my brother. He had this history of certain things, but now at least it's clean. All of the cell phones, wallet. The nurse asked, where do I have to give this? So my brother was nearby. He said, give it to me. Gave his wallet, cell phone, his bracelet, his watch, everything. Rolex watch. While he had it, my dad came back to consciousness. Where's my wallet? Where's my phone? Where's my bracelet? Where's my watch? My brother said, D, it's with me. He just goes, ay glakaw ah.
That simple, that calm.
Kuya Juan, you know. Pero you know,
Okay.
those are the things na good na you know, sometimes we have to ensure ourselves, and because as I said, your dad had this situation, my dad a certain situation also na regarding health.
Yeah. When was your dad diagnosed? Because I know it was towards the end I noticed him lose weight. In fact, he was able to attend my dad's wake.
Yeah, I was there.
He was there. He even gave a eulogy.
Yeah, I was
A
there.
spontaneous, impromptu eulogy. But I saw he was frail already. That was August. Then he passed 2 months later, 3
No,
months.
it was August or July that we found out. July when we found
So
out.
that was just a month before.
Yeah,
Then your dad passed what month? That
October.
So that was 2 months after.
That's why we have so much in common again. We have to bring everything and you're handling now the business. I'm handling my dad's program. But still, it's the shoes.
Yeah.
Size 15. Kita size 10 lang ta.
Carry on the legacy that was started. Yeah. Succession.
That's why as much as possible now na even now na they both went their ways, no. I think there is a Vienna coffee house up there.
I hope so. I hope they're having a good time wherever they are, or if but I can't really comprehend the afterlife. But I really hope they're at peace wherever they are. But yeah, your dad struck me as someone very gutsy, no? Marag ka ng way kulba ba? Or he'll say what's on his mind. And parang work hard, play hard kind of character, you would say.
Yeah.
Based on my impression of him. Of course, you knew him much better.
Yeah, I couldn't copy his I couldn't copy his
Wit or his timing or
no, it's his gutsiness.
gutsiness. I know, yeah, gutsy. He told me about his young days na like di siya mamayad utang, mga ingana ba? He would do some outrageous things that would offend people and mura ka ng bugoy jud ba?
That's really true, actually.
Then I think eventually he humbled down through the many experiences, then became more mature, realized many things.
Yeah, obviously, he got married 3 times, no?
Yeah, and towards the end, he was very much a family man, di ba? With Michiko. Yeah. And they have 3 together?
Yeah.
3 kids? Yeah.
That's a really eye-opener for him, no? Getting the last 3.
Okay. Yeah, I think daghan na tag na discuss. So, anything you would want to impart to our Cebuanos or anything you want to share further?
Well, you can listen to me, no, na at sa DYRF 1215 sa dial sa inyong mga radyo. That's 12:15, no? At 11 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Mondays to Fridays. Then please had also, no, there's also a counterpart, kauban ako sa radyo sad, no, before, si Abner Quinyo, no, who's also handling his own program. I don't remember the iyang program, but 11 to 12 ang iyang programa dito sa 11:52, no, sa DYCM. So I'd like to thank, no?
Yes, I'd like to
Mike, no?
thank you also for the very spontaneous talk about various issues, even personal issues.
Well, hopefully lang gid na, no, that slowly gid ng kaning development gid here in Cebu. No, I'm not going to be the one promising it, but there is a very, very likely good chance gid na whatever we are dreaming will arrive sooner or later.
Yeah, hopefully there's more progress in our hometown. Yeah. Anyway, thank you again.